Welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is the second video of lesson number 6. So we have already started lesson number 6, and in the last video we have discussed half portion of lesson number 6, and in this second video we will take up the remaining portion of lesson number 6, and we will also complete lesson number 6 in this video. So it starts with an important point which is highlighted by blue background, and it is on page number 56. So it starts with a story in Jodhpur in 1986. So in 1986 there was no rain in Jodhpur and the surrounding areas. So it's a story way back in 1986 about Jodhpur where there was no rain. People remembered the old and forgotten step well. Nong taraktar kanda ha na sizinaramba step well singdu ningsinglai habani. They cleaned the step well and more than 200 trucks of garbage was taken out of it. So since there was no rain for a long time, they remembered the old forgotten step well, and in order to use it again they started cleaning up step well, and they had taken out 200 trucks of garbage while they were cleaning the step well. When they were cleaning the step well, they had taken out 200 trucks of garbage. People of the area collected money. The thirsty town got water from the step well. So cleaning up the step well, repairing. So the main money needed for repairing it was collected from people living there. After a few years it rained well, and again the step well was forgotten. So when it started raining, people again forget the step well. So again the step well was forgotten by the people living there. So next discussed, there are two old wells in the area where Punita lives. So it's a story of a girl named Punita. Her grandmother says that about 15-20 years ago there was water in these wells. The wells could have dried up because some of the reasons are given here. Behind the drying up of the wells in that area, water is being pumped up from under the ground with the help of electric motors. Maybe this is the reason for drying up the well. The lakes in which rainwater used to collect are no longer there. So lakes are no longer there in order to collect rainwater. The soil around trees and parks is now covered with cement. So if we make pakka roads, pakka houses, pakka floor, it will not be easy, or it will not seep rainwater into the ground. Maybe that is the reason. The soil around trees and parks is now covered with cement. Is there some other reason for this? Explain. So if you have some idea, or if you have some more reasons in addition to what is given in your textbook, you can share your experience. The story today. So here under this topic we are going to learn about the system of water, or the system of getting water nowadays at present. So let us see the different ways in which people manage water today. See page number 57 and discuss. Do you get water in your house by any of these ways? Put a tick on that if you get water. By some other way, write in your notebook. So some of the ways of getting water, some of the ways is given. Page number 57. And if you have other means of collecting water, you can write it in your classwork notebook. So a gel board water tanker. So gel board water tanker is shown in the picture, where water is provided with the help of gel board water tanker to a particular area. The second picture is regarding collecting water from a well, and the third picture is water at home for half an hour. We fill this in the tank to use all day. Sometimes it is dirty. And the fourth one is we get water from our taps all day long. So whatever tap is there inside the house, water is coming from that tap 24/7. Next one is there is a hand pump nearby, but the water that we get from it is salty. It is salty. We have to buy water for drinking. So here is an experience in which water is taken out with the help of hand pump, but being salty, it is not used for drinking. For drinking, they have to buy water separately. We have the next one is we have put a pump directly in the gel board pipeline. Now we don't have any problem. So electric motor is directly connected to the water supply pipe, and it is directly and the water is and the tank at water storage tank at home is directly connected to the pump, connected to the pipeline with the help of the pump. The next one is we have put a motor to pump up water from the bore well, but there is no electricity, so what to do? What do we do? The last one is we get water from the canal itself. Discuss. Everyone has the right to live, yet is everybody getting enough water to live, or even water to drink? So it is mentioned that everyone has the right to live. In order to live, water is also one of the essential item which is necessary for living. So why is it that some people have to buy drinking water? So nowadays, due to scarcity of water, in order to have water for drinking, most of the people, they have to buy water from the market, drinking water from the market. So it be like this: water on this earth is for one and all. So whatever water is there on the earth, it's for one and all. And the question is why it is necessary, or why it is why some of the people they have to buy water for drinking. Some people draw water from the ground by deep bore wells. How far is it correct? So if we keep on taking out what underground, if we keep on using underground water, a time will come where underground water is not available, which is harmful to us, as well as it is harmful to the plants, because plants also require water for photosynthesis. Have you ever seen this? Why do some people put a pump directly in the gel-board pipeline? What problems would other people face due to this? Do you have any such experience? So one bill is given here. Look at this bill and tell. It is written in Hindi. At the top of the bill, it is written in Hindi: Delhi Jal Board, Delhi Sarkar, Pani. So it is written in Hindi. Look at this bill and tell from which office has this bill come. So since it is written Delhi Jal Board Delhi, it is mentioned at the top of the bill that it is a bill generated from Jal Board Delhi. Do you get a water bill at home? Find out from where it is sent. Yes, we all, whatever, if those who are using water pipelines from government side, they also get bill. So obviously we also get a water bill. Why do you think Delhi Sarkar is written under Delhi Jal Board? Because Delhi Jal Board is under the government of Delhi. That's why Delhi Jal Board, Delhi Sarkar is written under Delhi Jal Board. In whose name is the bill? So when you look at the bill, you will find the name of the owner. It is Sri Muhammad Umar and Dr. Muhammad Soeb. And when you look at the bill, you will find that they have to pay rupees 368 for a month. Do you have to pay for water? How much? Is the rate of water different in different colonies? Ask your elders. Yes, rate of water is different in different states, in different area. It can be done. So there are some groups that work hard to bring water to the people of different areas. So it can be done. So one story is narrated here which shows humanity, and it is a story of a group which help people to get water. So here the information that we can obtain from this story is that we should try to help whatever we can. So we should try to help people in whatever we can. So there are some groups that work hard to bring water to the people in different areas. They ask the elders about the water arrangement in their times. They rebuild all lakes and johats and so also build new ones. So the group, what they do is, if there is a scarcity of water, they ask the elders about the water arrangement in their times. And if they say we if they if they get or if they give the information about the all lakes and johats, then the group will try to rebuild the all lakes and johats, and in addition to that they also build new ones so that people living in that area can get water sufficiently. Let us see how the group called Tarun Bharat Sangh helped Darki Mai. So the name of the group is Tarun Bharat Sangh. So in this story we are going to learn about the group which is called Tarun Bharat Sangh and the initiative taken by the group to help Darki Mai. So this is a picture of Darki Mai is given in your textbook. She lives in a village. She lives in a village in the Alwar district of Rajasthan. So Darki Mai, she lives in a village in the Alwar district of Rajasthan. The woman of the village used to spend the entire day looking after their home and animals. So it is a story. It is a story of an old woman who lives in Alwar district of Rajasthan. Her name is Darki Mai, and her duty and her work at home is to look after their home and animals. Sometimes it took them all night to pull water from the well for the animals. In order to supply water for the animals, she need to work overnight. In the summer, when the wells dried up, they had to leave the village. Due to scarcity of water, they had to leave the village. Darki Mai heard about this group and asked for help. Together, the people from the group and the village decided to make a lake. The problem of the food and water for animals is now less. People get more milk, they have started earning more. So with the help, by communicating with the group called Tarun Bharat Sangh, Darki Mai get help from this group, and the group helped the village. Not only Darki Mai, the people from the people from the group and the village, people from the village and people from the group, they unite and they decided to make a lake from which through which or with the help of the lake, people living in that area could get more water for daily uses. The problem of food and water for animals is now less. So when ising leitabo matamda ising leitraka mo mafamdu thado ga chanami ni matam amada madugi ising leitraka thado ga chalambadu hojiki group siga thenarubadagi hojiki group sigi mi singsiga amadi moyi jaga da leiriba mi sing duka pullaga masagi lake ama sare adugi lake to gi matengna they could get water for animals. sufficient water for animals, and with the help of proper water and food, people get more milk and darki mai, and people they have started earning more. So it is a small story taken out from the book Char Gaon Ki Katha, which is mentioned in your textbook. Next is, have you ever read this kind of news in any newspaper? Or have you ever read? Yes. Have you ever read this kind of news in any newspaper? How did people solve their problem of water? Did they repair and reuse any old lake or step well? Masi akoina newspaper kaida magazine da wari da TV da kaida noi thengnaragadi koi ising ji laitaba jaga da akoina kamaina problem to solve tawi haibgi thengnaragadi did kamaina tawi did they repair and reuse any old lake or step well? So if you come across any similar story, you should have the knowledge how people living in that area they solve their problem of water, whether they solve it by repairing or reusing all lake or step well. That is the question. What we have learned. So from lesson number 6, the important point that we have, the important point or the basic point or the moral of the story, you can say the moral of the lesson we are going to discuss. Make a poster. Do you remember the slogan, water on earth is for one and all? Think of some other such slogans, draw pictures and make a nice poster. So whenever you are free, you can also create environment friendly, or you can spread information about the importance of water by making a slogan, by making poster using slogan which is similar to water on earth is for one and all. Water on earth is for one and all is mentioned in the textbook. So you can create your own slogan and make a poster in order to spread information regarding importance of water. Say for example, water is precious. It is also a slogan which will help you to spread the information regarding the importance of water. So think of some other such slogans, draw pictures and make a nice poster. So whenever you are free, please make a poster based on importance of water, and while making the poster you can draw pictures, and along with the pictures you have to put a slogan similar to what on earth is for one and all. For example, water is precious slogan can be used in order to make the poster. So bring a water bill, look at it and tell. So when you look at a water bill, which you can acquire it from your parents, the bill is from dates are written in the bill. How much money is to be paid for this bill? The amount is also given in the bill. What else can you say in the bill, like the money spent on repair and maintenance? So extra, when you look at the bill, if extra charges are there apart from water bill, everything is mentioned in the bill. So you can have a look at the water bill in order to have the experience of the water bill. So the bottom line is, under lesson number 6, we have learned that water is very precious for us, and we should try to use it as minimum as possible, and we should not waste water, and it is our duty to spread the information, the message to everyone, that the importance of water, that water is precious, and at an individual level we should try to save water as much as possible. And rainwater harvesting is one of the simple method to save water which we can adopt at our home, and it's a request to everyone that if it is possible, try to save water as much as possible, and please don't waste water. Use it wisely and adopt rainwater harvesting if it is possible. So with this I conclude my lecture, and also with this lesson number 6 is complete. So I have uploaded 2 videos of lesson number 6, and I will upload study material lesson number 6 as soon as possible, and we are left with only one lesson for second terminal exam, which I will upload in the next week. So thank you for watching.